What's up, guys? My name is Smasher, bringing you something a little bit different than what I usually do on my channel. It is a Call of Duty commentary and playing a little team deathmatch on Seatown. At the beginning here, I was a little derpy with theater mode. I'm not the best with it, unfortunately. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was finding a job, and this is a very controversial topic. Some people, it's easy to find a job. Some people, it's a lot harder. They have a really hard time trying to find one. In my case right now, with me being a senior in high school and all that, and I have a vehicle waiting for me to drive, I just can't drive it yet because I don't have a job. It's kind of tough because you can apply to many places. So far, I've applied to maybe 4 or 5 places, and some of those places I've applied maybe 2 to 3 times each, and still haven't gotten a call, not even an email or anything. It's I would have to say I guess it's just really based on luck. As you can tell, I really don't have a lot of experience with a job. The only job I've ever worked before was with my dad, and of course, well, since I worked with my dad, I was able to get the job easy. And unfortunately at the time I didn't really want the job. It was more of just you're not doing anything during the summer, you're gonna come work, and I was like, whatever. But right now, with me trying to get a job so I can start driving to school, because everybody knows taking the bus to school in high school is freaking stupid. You got kids in the back who think they're all cool and shit like that, and basically they're just a real pain in the ass. But yeah, trying to find a job, especially where I live, it's mainly either gas stations, pharmacies like Walgreens or CVS, or just like fast food restaurants and all that. And honestly, I don't if I applied for McDonald's, I'm pretty sure I can get the job like within a snap of a finger. But I really don't want to work at McDonald's. I don't think anybody really wants to work at McDonald's. I want to try to get a job maybe at some place like, I don't know, grocery store, or like, I like smaller businesses. I don't really like the really big businesses. Like, I don't think I'd ever work at Walmart or anything. But like I said before, for some people it is easier, especially if you've had a lot more jobs that you worked at. Like, say, especially if you're going to apply to the same place again for whatever reason, I don't know why. But if you've had experience in that field, especially if you're like doing, say you're going to apply for a restaurant and you've had training already for it and you worked in other restaurants, you're gonna get the job over someone who has no experience whatsoever. Which, for that person who doesn't have experience, it's gonna blow, but for that other person, it's definitely gonna help them a lot in the long run. But like my position right now, I've never worked in any fast food restaurant or gas station or anything like that. What I did was, um, my dad works for a company. It's basically called a glazing company. What they do is they build frames and and put the windows in them and all that, and do all that stuff like make metal frames and all that and put them in the buildings and all that. And what I did was I was basically just a helper. I either did this thing where it's called basically putting rubber on the metal so it protects it. So if like when it's stacked up on a truck or anything, it doesn't get scratched. Screwed on clips for pieces of metal, so when they go to put the metal down on a building, they basically know where they gotta screw it and all that. And where I live, none of that is happening. I wouldn't even want to work in construction, and I can't. With being in high school and all that, I needed more of a evening time job, and that would be a job that's probably from like 7 o'clock in the morning to like maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening. I don't know. My job, I worked from 7 to 3:30, but that was just at a shop. I didn't go out in any field or anything. And as you can see right there, I had a little dirt moment. But anyway, like I was saying, where I live, it really doesn't help my situation at all. I want to try like, let's see. I tried applying for Canes, I think. Yeah, I tried applying for Canes. For those of you who don't know, Canes is like basically uh, all chicken fast food restaurant, I guess. Like, it's mainly based around chicken and all that. But now I'm straying away from the topic. But anyway, I tried applying there. I applied there twice, and of course I didn't get the job, unfortunately. But what really bottled my mind was when I went in there, like I went in there the day it opened because where I live, it it was just a new restaurant. And what really bottled my mind about it was when I went in there, I was like, okay, seems nice and all that. But what really caught my eye was I looked at all the workers back there because I wanted to see if anybody from my school was working there. And there was absolutely nobody from my school that I know worked there. It was all random people. Now maybe it was just Canes, getting people that already had experience so they can get the restaurant going, so they can help give tips to other people. But like I said, there was nobody there from my school, and that really pissed me off. And I'm just standing over here like, I live down here. I live literally like 2 minutes away from the Canes, from Canes, and I was kind of pissed off. I was like, I live 2 minutes away from here. It would be so much easier if you just let me get the job here. And it's like I got a freaking truck just sitting outside of my house, got a freaking lawn ornament, and it really pissed me off. But yeah, just finding a job when you're a teenager, it's for some people it's easy, but some people it's just really hard, especially if you have I don't know, what would you call it, I don't know, I'm drawing a blank right now. I guess you just say nervousness. You're not really a people person, I guess. It's definitely hard for you to find a job, like, considering most of the jobs around here are either like being a cashier or something like that, and some job where you have to interact with other people. And if you're not good with interacting with other people, then you're gonna have a really hard time finding a job. And when you're in high school, you really don't have a choice. You get what you want to, you get what you are given. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this commentary, feel free to give it a like, and I will see you guys later.